A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. One of the biggest reasons people are lazy and always want to do everything tomorrow is because they are too comfortable with their lives. They don't want to change the way things are going. Doing the things that you are always doing is easy, but it doesn't lead to growth that you want. Growth demands that you step out of your comfort zone and do the hard things. It's easy to watch movies, read news, and scroll social media all day, but it's not meaningful, and you know it. Your body knows that you are wasting your time. That's why you feel bad after you waste your time that could be used for something valuable and meaningful. Do you want to spend your entire life wasting your time? Time is running out. Soon you will genuinely not have the energy to do what you want to do now. Do them now. Stop waiting for something to happen automatically. Nothing is going to happen. You must make it happen. After leaving their comfort zone, nobody says that they wish they stayed there. You will feel blissful after you stop procrastinating and start doing what you want. Nothing gives you more happiness than waking up every day with the energy to start working on the things you want to do. Keep everything simple. Whenever you are trying to do something new, always try to keep it as simple as possible. Don't try to do too much at one time. Don't overthink about all the things that can go wrong. Most of the time, they don't go wrong at all. What you should do is to start as soon as possible. You need to have urgency, the urge to do things fast. Not urgency in getting the desired results, but the urgency in doing the work. Let's say you want to learn how to create a website, you can start right now, or you can keep waiting. Your first plan never works. You need to make adjustments. You may even need to change your plan together. Do it and do it as fast as possible. Speed is crucial. You don't have as much time as you think you have. Keep things simple and do things with lightning speed. Most decisions should probably be made with somewhere around 70% of the information you wish you had. If you wait for 90%, in most cases you are probably being slow. Start to think a little bit differently. If everything is thinking alike, then somebody is not thinking. You do not need to think just like everyone else. You can judge for yourself. You can think like no one else, and it is entirely okay. You must think and do different things than anyone else is to get different result. You can't do what everybody else is doing and expect different results. You can't do what you have been doing in the past and predict a different outcome this time. Most of the time, the outcome is the same. If you are lazy, you know the result just like the last time. The most important thing to set a clear goals in your life. We should set clear goals that are both possible and can be achieved quickly. Setting huge, ambitious goal is not bad, but the problem is if you are super lazy person, you will not work toward that goal because it would seem too hard and impossible to achieve. That's why in the start you should set small easy goals that can be achieved. Goals should be clear. For example, a clear goal is that you want to lose 2 kg in 1 month. An unclear goal is that you want to be healthy. A goal that can't be measured and has no time duration is not a goal. You are just expecting a miracle to happen. Write down your goals. If you don't write down your goals on paper, you should start doing it now. You will not regret it. If you have already clearly written goals and read them regularly, they will motivate you. You will feel some guilt if you don't do what you have written. Even if you achieve half of your goals, that's still better than doing nothing. Don't overcomplicate. I'm not a big fan of all the various apps that people use to measure their productivity. I think it's a complete waste of time. You don't need any app to focus on your goal. I prefer writing things. You only need two things: pen and paper. That's it. Don't overcomplicate simple stuff. Anything more than that is just a waste of energy and time. When we don't do what we actually want to do and instead procrastinating, that things keep bothering us. It doesn't allow us to live in peace because we subconsciously know that we are lazy and should do that task, but we don't. You can do two things. You can think long term and do things that will be valuable for you in the long run. Or you can satisfy your short term pleasure and ignore the future. One should have in mind how the actions that they take in the present are going to affect the future. One thing that I can tell you for sure is that you will always regret being lazy. Laziness feels good in the present as it gives an immediate dopamine hit. Doing something new is hard and doesn't give an instant dopamine hit. But in the future, you will always regret being lazy and never doing things that you want to do. You need to delay instant gratification. Do hard things, take some stress, and make sacrifices so that you can achieve your future goals. I am not telling you not to avoid all fun in the present entirely, but sometimes short sacrifices are necessary for a better future. Take risk. Don't be afraid of risks. If you want to achieve anything in the future, you must jump from a comfortable position to an uncomfortable position. The regret of not taking a risk is enormous. You are going to regret your entire life if you don't take risks. Taking risk is scary and should be, but not taking risk is even scarier. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risk. Stop thinking everything is either good or bad. There is a lot of bad things that happen to me, and I am happy now that they happen to me as they change the trajectory of my life. If I summarize it, what I told you, stepping out of your comfort zone is crucial for growth, as staying in it often leads to stagnation and procrastination. To achieve meaningful progress, set clear, achievable goals, keep things simple, and embrace risks while focusing on long term benefits over short term comforts.